The most immediate question, Michael, is, as expected, perhaps, Trump has said he's not going to attend the inauguration of Joe Biden. He has conceded grudgingly. But there is a sense that there is still a level of unpredictability about what's going to happen in the next 9 days until the inauguration. What do you think? Do you think there's still some, Trumpism left that the U.S. will see in the next 9 days before the inauguration?
Well, yeah, absolutely. I think that these next 9-10 days are going to go by very slowly because a lot of people are going to be very concerned if something could happen. I think that Trump himself is ready to back away and to disappear into the night. I think that was quite clear in the speech that he made last night. Yeah. But it's these agitators, these hardline supporters of his that may well plan to try to stage something else, perhaps even on Inauguration Day itself, because the people that carried out this act at the Capitol, they succeeded in the sense that they breached the Capitol, they got in, they did what they wanted to do. They are empowered and inspired. So there's a fear, I think, that they may try to do something else that could involve violence in the days ahead, and certainly perhaps even on Inauguration Day itself.
In your view, Michael, what kind of a political future do you think Trump has? Is this the end of the road for politician Trump? I mean, he's got other things on his hands as well. There's been talk of him possibly looking at another presidential campaign in 2024. What do you think?
Well, his concession speech last night, he ended it by saying that this is just the beginning, which suggests that he's still in the political game. And indeed, there's no reason to think, at least at this point, that he will not pursue a presidential campaign in 2024. But there's also been some talk that he may try to launch some new TV channel and go back to the whole reality TV thing. You just can't predict it with him. But one thing I can guarantee is that so long as he maintains access to his Twitter account, which is in doubt, he's going to continue to use that as a bully pulpit to go after the Democrats and after the Biden administration. And he'll also use it to rally his supporters. And I imagine that he will have rallies every now and then in person to try to keep his supporters fired up. And I think that suggests that he very much is still in the game. Of course, a lot of this depends on his legal situation. Yes. I imagine that he won't go to jail. But so long as that doesn't happen, he's going to remain in the political game for quite some time after he leaves the White House.
Michael, I'm glad you mentioned Twitter and his Twitter account, which he's used so much. It was suspended for a couple of days. Stay with me, Michael, because President Donald Trump's Facebook and Instagram and Twitter were suspended for a while. Twitter opened up once again, but Facebook and Instagram continue to block President Trump until the inauguration of President-elect Joe Biden on the 20th of January. Trump has been using, for everyone to see, social media to huge effect. He's one of the